Hollywood's Day of the Year, and the stars arrive for the Academy Awards. Here's Cesar Romero. Paul Newman with Joanne Woodward, and the sultry Raquel Welch. Vanessa Redgrave with Franco Onero. And on hand with the Golden Oscars, some of the stars who won them in the past. For example, Frank Sinatra receiving this one on behalf of Best Actor.
Michael Redgrave, Vanessa, John Mills.
The award for Vanessa Redgrave from Dorothy Tutin was for Best Actress in Lady from the Sea and Taming of the Shrew. And for the Best Musical, Peter Sellers did the honors. Dressed in French costumes, 4 students from the Bel Air School of Dance and Drama were there to welcome Vanessa Redgrave, who was to perform the foundation ceremony. Vanessa's an unorthodox young lady, so there was no orthodox stone to be laid. In its place, a foundation footprint. Not only has Vanessa hit the headlines as a fine actress, but also for the part she's played in several sit-downs. Come to think of it, a sit-down print might have been more characteristic here, if a little less appropriate. A big day for the theatre and for one of its brightest young stars.
Colonel Brumhead, Mr. and Mrs. Sam Ekman. Bouquets were presented to the Queen and the Princesses by Margaret Lockwood's daughter, Juliet, by Vanessa, Mr. and Mrs. Redgrave's daughter, and Mr. and Mrs. John Mills' daughter, Juliet.
You see, I'll tell you something, that I was in a West End play, which was very successful. And at the same time that it was announced, I was told that I'd won the Cannes Film Festival Award for the Best Actress in Morgan. And that night, I looked at the evening paper. I think someone brought it into me in the dressing room and said, "Oh, look, there you are on the front page. You've been nominated, you've got this prize." And I looked at it and the picture of myself, and I looked at the story next to it, which was a story of a massive bombing attack on North Vietnam. And this was what was happening every day. And you get a measure of what you are. And the measure is intolerable between what is being demanded of the situation and what you're doing. You see what I'm saying?
I see.
I'm not saying I wasn't pleased to get that award. Of course, I was very pleased indeed. But at the same time, what did such things mean? Nothing when you're thinking of the bombing attack. The first prize that I was really, really proud to win was the Oscar, because when I won the Oscar, I won it as a political actress, a revolutionist, and an actress together. Everybody knew what I was, and what I was contributing to what had to be done. And my party did it. So this was wonderful.
Hi, thank you. I'm very proud to be part of this 50th anniversary and to get the evening started. Those who have won the nominations for Outstanding Performance by an Actress in a Supporting Role are Leslie Brown in The Turning Point, Quinn Cummings in The Goodbye Girl, Melinda Dillon in Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Vanessa Redgrave in Julia, Tuesday Weld in Looking for Mr. Goodbar, and the winner is Vanessa Redgrave in Julia.
My dear colleagues, I thank you very, very much for this tribute to my work. I think that Jane Fonda and I have done the best work of our lives. And I think this was in part due to our director, Fred Zinnemann. And I also think it's in part because we believed and we believe in what we were expressing. 2 out of millions who gave their lives and were prepared to sacrifice everything in the fight against fascist and racist Nazi Germany. And I salute you, and I pay tribute to you, and I think you should be very proud that in the last few weeks you've stood firm, and you have refused to be intimidated by the threats of a small bunch of Zionist hoodlums whose behavior is an insult to the stature of Jews all over the world and to their great and heroic record of struggle against fascism and oppression. And I salute that record, and I salute all of you for having stood firm and dealt a final blow against that period when Nixon and McCarthy launched a worldwide witch hunt against those who tried to express in their lives and their work the truth that they believed in.